Through all of my life, I have played in the academy of my local club, Bilbao. From 7 years old to 17, my dream is becoming reality. With Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, and Ferran Torres as the front three for Spain, I want to take my place in the national team as the first choice striker. My name is Romeo Limaracci. I'm 17 years old and I play for Athletic Bilbao's academy. My family have supported the club for generations, and being a local boy from the Basque region, it's an honour to represent the club. The new season is about to start and this year will be so important. At 17, I'm getting closer to being integrated into the first team. If I impress this year in the academy, I might be able to make my debut next year. We meet up for our last session of pre-season training. The positives around my game are my height. I'm 6'3" and I have great aerial ability. My strength comes with my size. I can hold up the ball well and integrate with my teammates. I have good positional play. I do a nice job of getting myself into good positions into the box. I'm always ready, and if I get my head onto the end of a cross, I usually score, or at least hit the target. My finishing is pretty good, but not incredible. I can score from both in and out of the box, but getting into those positions to have the shot is what the difficulties will be this season. My weaknesses are definitely my pace. I'm probably the slowest player in the team. It's difficult for me to outpace defenders, so I rely on my strength. My passing is also weak. I can interplay and lay my teammates off, but anything long range or difficult to pull off, I don't have a chance. After training, I spend a few days with my grandma, preparing myself mentally for the seasons to start. I was in good shape and I was eating good. My grandma has looked after me during my time in the academy. I am so hopeful I can repay her faith in me by having a good season. Athletic Club starting their academy season. Limaracci runs into the box, a shot from outside and it's a goal. A great goal from the youngster, 17 years old, Athletic Club number 9. Athletic Club starting this season with a win, and now they're looking to get to the next level. Limaracci with a goal in the last game. Cross into the box, and the goal is just wide. Huge opportunity for the team. Cross again. Limaracci, and it's wide again, but this youngster really showing his domination in the box. Great young player. This young lad in Spain, he is absolutely top-notch. He's scoring the goals. He's really becoming a great threat for Athletic Bilbao. And let's just see how it goes. Limaracci runs into the box. It's a shot and it is in the far post. And it is a brilliant finish from the youngster. It is his second goal of the season. 3 appearances and 2 goals for him. Absolutely brilliant quality. He gets the ball again and it is 2. A brace for him against his club, and this is huge play from this youngster who is starting to make some waves. Athletic Club now. Hat-trick hero for Limaracci, and it is a hat-trick away from home for Athletic Bilbao's number 9, Romeo Limaracci. Off the crossbar, into the box. Limaracci, right foot. Great goal! Limaracci scores. Penalty, and it is another. Getafe have no answer for this young superstar who is absolutely making his waves in the La Liga academy scene. I have to say that this youngster, this Limaracci, he's scoring goals up in Spain. I mean, he scored an absolute screamer where he was almost facing away from the goal. The corner comes in and he just heads it into the net. He's a top youngster. I mean, his presence in the box is his presence in the box. This is the thing that I really like about this young player, is that we don't really see much in Spain. He's a young player who is dominant in the box, almost like a Erling Haaland type of player, but coming from Spain. Brilliant shot from outside the box, and it's a great goal. And a player who has been seen as a target man, scoring goals from outside the box. He is absolutely doing so well right now, and he is probably the biggest prospect in Spain right now. Limaracci! And Villarreal have absolutely no answer for Liberace. Romeo Liberace is scoring non-stop goals. I mean, there's this player in Spain, this young lad, and if you've seen his clips, he's next level. I mean, we need to get him in England. You know what I mean? I'm currently living in a small village on the outskirts of Bilbao. It's quiet and it helps keep my head clear. My good season has started to get some traction on social media though, as outlets like Rising Ballers have been reposting some of my clips. I've been becoming one of the largest prospects in Spain, but my focus right now is on the league. And with our trip to Barcelona on the horizon, we are hitting the sessions hard, working mostly on our tactics and ball possession. With my good start to the season, my finishing has improved. I've been much more consistent in hitting the target, and so has my dribbling. I've been able to keep possession and use the ball a lot better over the last couple of sessions. My pace has slightly improved, but it's still very much a weak point. We finish up the training and then we regroup to travel to Barcelona on the team coach. On the coach, I like to listen to music, watch movies, and just generally unwind. It's my peace and my time to switch off for at least a couple hours, maybe even have a nap. But as soon as we arrive at the stadium, it's time to lock in. Here we are in Barcelona, Spain, ready for Athletic Club to visit Barcelona, a huge game in the title race for the La Liga Academia. Barcelona kick off the game and we are ready to go. Huge, big game for hot prospect Romeo Liberace, who has been scoring so many goals this season. Liberace on the ball. He shoots and it is a top corner goal for Romeo Liberace. That is 14 goals in 7 games. He is averaging 2 goals per game. Incredible. Barcelona with the shot, but it just pulls wide. Liberace on the ball, at the edge of the box, but there's a great tackle from Barcelona. Barcelona move the ball forward. Great skill from the winger. Moves it in and it's a good save. Corner comes in and another save again. Liberace now moves into the box and it's a goal. 2 goals for Liberace. And Athletic Club are one step closer to possibly going a few points clear at the top of the table. Liberace runs in, a good save there from the keeper. The corner now comes in and it looks like it will cross the line, and it must have. Izeta puts the ball into the net and you can see on the replay it is well over the line, and Athletic Club winning 3-0. There we go, and it's a 4th. Athletic Club 4 goals to the good. Liberace makes it 5, and Barcelona have no answer for this man. A hat-trick for him. Romeo Liberace scoring non-stop goals this season, and this one is the pick of the bunch. Corner comes in. They get it clear. Liberace. Oh, and he fell kind of awkwardly there. Oh, and this does not look good here for Romeo Liberace. He falls so awkwardly on his arm. His elbow and his arm, there's a real problem there. And you can see he is in some discomfort. But he looks to try and carry on the game. Rooney shoots the ball and it's a goal. Barcelona pull one back, but you can see, I mean, I feel like it might not be enough, but there is Romeo Liberace signaling to the bench. He has to come off and the substitution is happening. I get patched up at the doctors and I undergo some scans. They wrap up my arm in a cast and it hurts to even move my fingers. The doctor confirms that there is a fracture and that I could be out for 2 months with injury. I'm absolutely devastated. Just when my form was at its best, I'm playing the best football, scoring non-stop goals. In the car ride home, I'm left alone with my thoughts. This was going to be a long road to recovery, and my mental health was not ready. The first month was tough. I just stayed at home and rested, and then it was time to return to training. With my grandma looking after me, my arm started to feel a lot better. I returned to the training centre and it was finally time to remove the cast and get back to training. My fitness had fallen way behind and I was still a few weeks away from stepping onto the pitch again. I spent 3 weeks non-stop at the gym facilities with the coaches, working on my cardio, my rehab and my strength. And I even started training with the rest of the lads again, but my body started to feel as good as it did before the injury, and my mindset was back to where it needed to be. On game days, I would stand in the crowd and watch. It actually helped to see the type of games I usually play in, but as a spectator. My first game back I was very rusty, but that's to be expected. I needed time to get used to the speed of the games. I was way off how I was pre-injury, but that's okay. I just needed time. We were getting into the business end of the season, and my eyes were starting to look towards the table. We were top, but Barcelona were only 2 points behind us as long as they won their game in hand. Our next game against Atletico Madrid was crucial to keep that gap in our favour.
Athletic Club run the ball down the wing. Across in, and Liberace's header is saved point blank. A huge save there from the goalkeeper, but a good start there. Shot in, goal! And Atletico Madrid back into the game. They lead by a goal to nil. And a screamer there. Good save there from the keeper. Liberace running in. He shoots near post and in the top of the goal he scores. And it is Romeo Liberace who makes it 1-1 at Atletico Madrid. Liberace off the crossbar. Of course, Romeo Liberace just coming back from an injury. A lot of hype about this young man, and he scores again. 17 appearances, 21 goals. He's still averaging a goal a game. He's so good in the box. A pass here, and he's free for Athletic Club. We're running away with this huge game. Romeo Liberace shoots the ball, a good save there from the keeper, and frustration for the young striker. Atletico Madrid put the ball in the box, and it's a beautiful header there, a goal. And a shot again. Keeper makes the save, and a very good save from the keeper to keep Athletic Club in the lead. Another corner. Atletico Madrid pushing now for the equaliser, but that ball is wide. Oh, a big tackle there from Liberace at the end of the game, but the final whistle goes, and Athletic Club 3 huge points.
After the result and my performance against Atletico Madrid, the manager asked to see me in his office. He said that the first team was having major issues with goals towards the end of the season. Real Madrid had just beat them 5-0 at home. They had dropped from 4th to 8th within just a few games. He said that if I can keep performing well from now until the end of the season, there will be a huge chance that I could be with the first team next season. The first team was desperate for some fresh players, but with their policy of only signing players of Basque origin, the club was running out of options for next season, especially in the attack and the defence. This makes the rest of the season so important. If I can perform, I'll be playing in La Liga next season as an 18-year-old. The next games came thick and fast. Only this time, I knew my goal was in reach.
Into the box, right foot, and it's a goal. And it is absolutely no surprise that Romeo Liberace puts his team in front. Athletic Bilbao scored again. Cross coming into the box, Liberace, and it's a header this time. You can see he has improved on his heading. He was missing a lot of these chances early on in the season, but that is now 23 goals for the teenager. Athletic Club get the ball on the edge of the box, Liberace, and it's another. He puts the ball into the roof of the goal. Goalkeeper had no chance here, and Granada go behind. Brilliant goal there from the youngster. Liberace now for a hat-trick, and he does. He just slips past the goalkeeper, and it is another goal. Liberace, and the touch of an angel there from Liberace. Comes in, shoots the ball. Good save from the keeper. Real Sociedad trying to keep out this top striker, this young striker in great form, but they're struggling to do so. Liberace now picks up the ball on the edge of the box. He shoots and is in the top bins. Another goal for Athletic Club, the top goal scorers in the league with the top goal scorer in play.
We got to the week of the most important game of the season. I took myself to the beach for some alone time, to speak to my inner self and hyper focus on what I needed to do. We were 4 points clear at the top of the table with 2 games to go. And the next game against Barcelona in second place meant that if we win the league.
And here we are. This is the biggest game of the season in La Liga's academy, as Athletic Club is set to play Barcelona at home. First versus second, and Liberace finds himself in front. He scores, and it is an equaliser here for Athletic Club. Barcelona, who scored early on in the game, Romeo Liberace, who is the league's top goal scorer, scores again. And now the ball is put into the box, and Liberace actually scores here, but the goal is offside. Cross here for Barcelona, who look to retake the lead, and it is a goal, and Barcelona take the lead again. Romeo Liberace puts it into his teammate, and it's a brilliant goal there from Gomez, who makes it 2-1 Athletic Club. Cross put into the box. Liberace, he goes to win the header, and he does, of course, and it is another goal. 3-2 now to Athletic Club, and this game is just giving goal after goal. Barcelona, and they equalise again. But then we go in, and it's a big chance there missed by Liberace. The chance to put Athletic Club into the lead with only 10 minutes to go. The game getting tense now. The pass in, Liberace finds space. If he scores, he surely wins the game, and he does. And Athletic Club have surely won the title here. You can see the Barcelona players fall to the ground, and the final whistle goes, and Athletic Club are the champions.
Lifting the youth league meant everything to me. A fitting final achievement where I was confident I had done my part this season. I finished with 34 goals and 11 assists. I was influential in all of our wins this season, except of course the months I was injured. I improved on a lot of the weaknesses in my game, and I also managed to finish strong with yet another hat-trick. The other clubs were beginning to inquire about me, but there was only one club I wanted to play for next season, and that was here. At the end of the season awards, I picked up both the Academy Player of the Year and the League Golden Boot. My career is set to continue, and next year comes with a new hope of playing with the first team. Time will tell, but this is huge for me. The journey continues.